Hi guys, it's Miss Perkins here. Today we're going to be talking about day 3, 4, and 5 with lessons 3, 4, and 5, along with a sprint for each day. But first, let's talk about day 3. Now, day 3, we're talking about being able to look for and make use of repeated reasoning and structure using the addition chart to solve subtraction problems. So looking at this, we have to find and solve 7 unshaded addition problems that are doubles or 5 plus number sentences. Well, in this case, it's not 5 plus expressions. So looking at this, we only can look at the ones that are unshaded, so the ones that are white. So we have to find there's 7 of them that are doubles or 5 plus expression. So first, we know that doubles is whenever the two parts are the exact same number. Now I can see one that is unshaded. I see 2 plus 2. Whoops, let me not cover up the expression. So that is a double because both parts are the same number, 2 plus 2. So 2 and 2 are the same part. Now I have to find a 5 plus number sentence or expression, which in this case that means that one part is 5. So I see 1 is 2 plus 5 because 5 is one of the parts. Now, if you would like, you can pause the video because I want you to find the other 5 expressions that are either a double or a 5 plus expression. You can pause the video now. Alrighty guys, let's see if you found the other 5. So now, for me, both of them are easy in their own way to find, but I'm going to look for the doubles first. I know that both parts have to be the exact same number. Well, I see 2 plus 2, which I already circled. Then I see 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, and 5 plus 5, which is also plus 5 as well, so it's kind of both. Now I have to find the expressions that have a 5 as a part. So I see 3 plus 5 and 4 plus 5. Are also plus 5 expressions. Now we're going to use these expressions to make a related subtraction facts for it. So my first one, I'm going to use 2 plus 2. So on your other page, we're going to be looking at this. And in the boxes that look like this, we are going to be writing the related subtractions facts for each. So the first one that we kind of found together was 2 plus 2. Now I have to make that into a related subtraction fact. So I know whenever I'm doing subtraction, it's my whole minus my part equals my other part. Well, looking at this, I know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. So that 4 is my whole minus 2 equals 2. Now, looking at this, my two parts, if I would flip my two parts, it would be the exact same thing over again. So I don't need to rewrite this one. So now, we're going to look at this next one. This 2 plus 5. Well, 2 plus 5. I know that 2 plus 5 equals 7. So 7 is my whole. So I'm going to write 7 minus 2 equals 5. Now, if I were to switch that 2 and that 5 around, it would make a different number sentence. So I'm going to have to rewrite my number sentence. So I know that's going to be 7 minus 5 equals 2. Now, I kind of want to go down to the bottom for a moment and look at the number bonds. Because we have to write the number bonds, the part and the whole for each of them. So I kind of got a little ahead of myself, so I kind of got to go back a little bit. So for the expression that was 2 plus 2 and the related subtraction fact that is 4 minus 2 equals 2, I'm going to do a number bond to match that. Well, we know that 4 was our whole and 2 are our parts. Now, for these two subtraction facts, 7 minus 2 equals 5 and 7 minus 5 equals 2, we know that 7 is our whole and 2 and 5 are our parts. Now, I would like you to pause the video for a moment because I would like you to finish the rest of these on your own, and then Ms. Moyer is going to go ahead and check your work with you. You can pause your video now.
Okay, boys and girls, we're going to take all of the rest of them that we did, and we're going to make sure that we have some matching flashcards there that you can use to help you. So for the next one, we had 3 plus 3 equals 6. So we're going to take that and we're going to turn it into a subtraction. We know that 6 is our whole, so we'll start with 6. We're going to take away that part of 3, and we are left with, of course, 3 because it's a doubles fact. So now we're going to take that and we're going to put it in our next number bond. So we know that 6 is our whole, 3 and 3 are our parts. For the next one, we had, the next doubles fact we had was 4 plus 4 equals 8. So we're going to take that and we're going to turn it into subtraction. We're going to take, of course, 8 was our whole. We're taking away our part of 4 and we're going to be left with 4. And like Ms. Perkins said, we do not need a flip-flop for that because our parts are the same. Now let's go down to the number bonds and let's fill out our number bonds. We know that 8 is our whole and 4 are our parts, so that matches that. The next double fact we had was 5 plus 5 equals 10. So of course we're going to start with our whole because we're subtracting. 10 minus 5 equals 5. Now we're going to go down and we're going to fill that out in a number bond as well. 10 is our whole, 5 and 5 are our parts. Now let's look at the other facts, the other plus 5 facts that we had. Another plus 5 fact that we had was 3 plus 5 equals 8. So we're going to take the first thing that we have. We're going to write our whole, which is 8. We're going to take away that 3 that we know, and we're left with 5 or other parts. But remember, when we have two parts that are different, we can have the flip-flop of that. So again, our whole is 8. We're going to take away 5 this time, and we're going to be left with the other part, which was 3. Now let's fill that out in a number bond. The next number bond, 8 is your whole, 3 and 5 were your parts. The last addition problem, plus 5 fact we had was 5 plus 4 equals 9. So we're going to take that and turn it into subtraction as well. We're going to start with 9. We're going to take away 5 first, and it'll be left with our other part, which is 4. Then we're going to do the flip-flop of that. 9 minus 4 this time equals the other part, which is 5. And let's fill in that last number bond. We have 9 as our whole, 5 and 4 as our parts. Good work, boys and girls. We are going to now talk about our sprint for this lesson. So go ahead and pause the video. Your parent is going to time you for 1 minute, and then we will go over the answers.
Alrighty, guys. Now let's go over the answers. Number 1 is 10. Number 2, is 11. Number 3 is 13. Number 4 is 12. Number 5 is 10. Number 6 is 11. Number 7 is 13. Number 8 is 12. Number 9 is 13. Number 10 is 13. Number 11 is 14. Number 12 is 15. Number 13 is 16. Number 14 is 16. Number 15 is 16. Number 16 is 11. Number 17 is 11. Number 18 is 10. Number 19 is 11. Number 20 is 12. Number 21 is 12. Number 22 is 16. Number 23 is 8. Number 24 is 9. Number 25 is 8. Number 26 is 9. Number 27 is 7. Number 28 is 4. Number 29 is 7. And number 30 is 6. Alrighty, guys, that was a great day 3.